Gemini, and welcome to your March 2018 general reading. My battery's going low, so that means we need to go quickly. I'm not going to go too quickly, but quickly enough because we're not having super long readings. Thank you guys so much for giving me, being the first sign to have She Do Tarot hit 1,000 views on a monthly reading. I thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. And for that, I'm going to give you guys a bonus reading this month, so be looking out for that. This is just general overall energies of, you know, just different little challenges and things you may go through this month. So this is really more or less like your spiritual guidance for the month, because this is, you notice this is a super thin deck. These are just the major arcana. So from here, I'm pulling the overall message that Spirit wants Geminis to know for the month of March. So any, you know, challenges that you endure this month, look at this card as kind of like the energy that you want to meditate on. Almost in an archetypal sense, I suppose you would say. But we're just going to see how this goes. I'm not intently focusing on love because, like I said, you guys are going to have a love reading. So this is just overall energy. So work, career, life, personal growth. We're really leaning more towards personal growth because we know everything in our life is, you know, based on where we are internally. So can I get one card for Geminis? What it is that they need to know overall this month, overall energy. All of their lessons are related to this month. Poor Faber. All right. Right, that one. Come here. Come here. All right. See what we working with. Ooh. The Hanged Man. I know it says observe, but it's totally like the Hanged Man. This card talks about sacrificing. What are you guys gonna sacrifice this month? I guess it depends on what's going on, huh? Well, let me tell you a little bit about that. Whenever we want new things to come into our life, right, energies, we have to let things go. And how appropriate that I'm doing this reading on the well, now it's the 28th of February because it's like midnight. But I'm doing this reading on the 28th of February, and the Virgo full moon is between tomorrow and, what is that, Friday? So between Thursday and Friday, depending on where you live in the universe, you know? And it's a time of release. Hopefully you checked out your Virgo full moon reading to kind of get some details on that. But, the reason why the card says observe is because it wants you to take a step back. I mentioned that in someone's reading last month, but it's in order for you to go forward, you need to go backwards, which means you need to take a step back, look at the bigger picture, make a clear and concise decision on what it is that you want to manifest into your life. What do you want your future to look like? What do you want to be different this time around, going forward into this new cycle, this new energy? What is it that you want to be different? Take some time to think about that. What do I want to be different? When you decide what that thing is, then something needs to go. Whatever does not match what it is you're asking for needs to go. Things that are no longer serving you need to go. So that's a sacrifice that you need to make. You have to give something up in order to receive something new. We don't want to be all 4 coins, you know, being a hoarder, holding on to energy for dear life, holding on to things for dear life, holding on to people for dear life, right? So that's what I want you guys to meditate on this month. What am I willing to sacrifice for the life that I really want to live? What am I willing to sacrifice for, or who am I willing to sacrifice for the people that I really want in my life? What old habits am I willing to give up? What old thinking patterns am I willing to give up? Okay. So let me get 3 cards for my Geminis for the month of March. 3 cards, past, present, and future. Past influences, current challenges, and advice going forward, please. Any things they need to know. And the month of March that will help them on their journey. Self-edification and empowerment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right. Past, present, future. Okay. Your past energy, the 2 of Cups. Your present energy, the 4 of Wands reversed. Interesting. And your future energy, the 7 of Cups reversed. Now this is very interesting because the first thing that hit me is that this is a relationship. This is a relationship. I'm trying not to go there, y'all, because I'm gonna give you a love reading, but let's just see where it takes us. In the past, we have the 2 of Chalices, which is the 2 of Cups. And so this was, you know, in a good little emotional exchange you had. You met somebody or you were with someone that you connected with. You know, you guys may have expressed your love to each other, you know. This is what's really sticking out to me. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't look at underneath my nails because my nails were not cut underneath, so don't judge me. This is what I'm looking at. She's more invested than he is. That's what I get from this. As you know, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so I'm not always going by what, you know, the books and stuff say. Like, I'm going literally off what it is that I'm discerning from this, but she's more invested than he is. You know, because you see the stuff coming out her glass. She clinking all hard, and he's all like, I'm gonna lightly clink, you know, because she looks all smitten, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'm here. He's not as invested as she is. So, not saying that this is a he-she type of situation, but I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but in the sense of maybe a business partnership, a friendship, you know, someone was not as invested emotionally as you were. Okay? So if this is love, it's an unrequited love situation. If it's a work thing, you've been putting in a lot of energy and a lot of effort, you know, and other people are just kind of like minimal, you know, not too much now, right? Now, in your present energy, you have the 4 of Wands reversed. This is what makes me think that this is love, because it's kind of like an upset. It's a disappointment, because in the upright, it's symbolic of, like, you know, people coming together, happiness, celebrations, you know, people working together, people working together for a greater good or a greater purpose, like not in the big sense, but like in the family sense, you know? And families can take different forms, you know? It doesn't necessarily have to be like, you know, husband-wife type of deal, but it could be. That's really what I'm sensing. And I apologize for that. And also, some of you guys could be literally moving residences. So maybe if you kind of had a unfair situation with your roommate, you know, could be one of those deals. But I don't know very many people who are emotionally connected to their roommates. You know, I mean, you are, sort of, but, you know, it's possible. You could have been calling your roommate and you really weren't. we're moving right along. And in your future slash advice position, we have the Seven of Chalices. I'll show you what it looks like. Upright. That's like, you know, the card with the guy, and he has like all the options and stuff like that. And this is the thing that makes me very happy to look at this card, is that now this doesn't have to be about love. This could be about a career change for some of you. Some of you may have invested greatly into a career path that you're presently feeling like isn't really for you anymore. You know? It's like you put everything into it. You put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it. Put your heart and soul into it. But now you're just not happy. You're feeling very out of place, and that this really isn't where, you know, you should be or where you would want to be. But I think you're not really sure right now where it is you want to be. But future tense, you will know. You're going to come out of the, you know, thinking what could be. I could be this or that, or I could do this or that, or this, or possibly this. You're going to come out of that into a more grounded place of making a decision, of knowing definitively what you want to do. And that's making me want to grab my life purpose oracle deck. Where is it? Look at that. Look at me being spontaneous. Look at that. I didn't even intend to use these cards. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little weird. So for those of you who are curious of what this is about, maybe I can help you with that. And this is, trust me guys, like, okay, I'm being spontaneous, but I'm going to be very clear that this is not going to be for everyone. There's someone very specific that the situation I described, the person out there who is kind of in this contemplative state right now, they feel, I don't want to say trapped, but they can sense very heavily that they are in a period of stagnation. This is who this card is going to be for. It's a person who senses very heavily that right now you're at a cross. Wow, that's probably why that song I was listening to when I was preparing for y'all's reading. I know a crossroads when I see them, is the first thing the guy says in the song. He says, I know a crossroads when I see them. I want it to be over. I want it to be over. And that song is about a love relationship, I believe. The name of the song is Modern Soul, if you want to go listen to it, by James Blake. So this may be relevant both ways. But anywho, back to what I was saying. This card that I'm about to pull is specifically for a person who is in a situation where right now you feel kind of at this crossroads, right? Like you're sensing that you're kind of stuck, okay? You know what, like you've put a lot of, I'll say specifically, you've just put a lot of your heart into your job or your career, okay? Or you may have just recently started a job or in a new career. And now that you're in it, you're kind of feeling like, this isn't really what I thought. This isn't really what I want. You know, I'm not happy. I'm not in, you know, the right place, you know? Or you could be in a situation to where you invested a lot into a career with a specific company, and now you've lost that position, or the company shut down, you know, something along those lines. And now you have an opportunity, because I'm seeing this in the reverse in the future, but this is how I'm seeing it in the present. So this is really what it is that you're dealing with right now, okay? So you've had this ending or this upset, you know, in a place where you've put a lot of time, energy, and effort, okay? But here's the deal. Now, because this ended, you're kind of seeing how it's a blessing in disguise, you know? Because I think a part of you kind of really was feeling like, I don't want to be there anyway. And now you have the opportunity to consider options you never were able to consider before, because you were planning on being here like for the long haul. And now you're like, well, heck, if the company folded, I have an opportunity now, because maybe you got a severance package. or your tax returns, whatever the case may be. And now you have an opportunity to sit and think like, well, dang, what do I really want to do? Because now this is an option you've never had before, okay? So for this person who's specifically in this situation is who I'm pulling this card for. So don't every Gemini out there be like, that's not me. So for that percentage of people, that's definitely not everybody, very small percentage of people, okay? And if this card that I pick does not resonate with you, then this wasn't for you. Like if it's way off base, like something that you've never even fathomed before, wasn't for you. We gonna finish the reading for you. Going quick here, peeps. Okay, can I get one card for that group of Geminis that sees an opportunity to follow their life purpose that they've never thought of before? One card, Spirit. One card. Oh, that's it. That's it. I saw it. Thank you. Right before I closed my eyes. I'm going to pull another one, because I feel like that's a toy. Your life purpose fully supports you. So that means, one, you already know what I'm talking about and you've already thought about it. And you right now may be thinking it's a silly, silly idea, but you're fully supported. It makes me want to say that it's something in the medical field. And I see this two ways because, you know, me with my symbolisms, that symbol means a lot of things. Technically, it's the medical field, you know, but in my line of work, not the counseling side, because it's totally the medical field, it's Kundalini energy. The Kundalini uprising is what I like to call it. So in the event that maybe somebody out there was thinking about being a Reiki master or something, you're fully supported by Kundalini energy, in case you're wondering. I'm going to ask for one more card, because I don't like when things are all ominous, like you already know the answer, and there's some people out there like, no, I don't. That is why I'm looking at this reading. So can I get one clear and direct, no funny business, one clear and direct card for this group of Pisces? Did I say Pisces? Gemini. I'm tripping. I said Pisces for a reason. I don't know why, but I said Pisces for a reason. I got something to do with it. All right. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Okay. So I thought this reading was going to be short. Clearly it's not. I'm sorry. I tried, okay? Gotta listen to my guidance, y'all. I sincerely apologize. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read what the little bookie says with these, because it goes more in detail in the book. And BTW, this is the Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Sheisthebomb.com. Okay, I'm gonna read these two. I'll clarify these and we'll go ahead and knock it out, because y'all about to have buku readings this month anyway, for giving me high views and such. I'll probably timestamp this, because for those that it's not relevant to, we're going to go back into that. I'm trying to go faster. Don't rush me. Don't tap your foot. Okay. For the first card, support. Your life purpose fully supports you. I feel like I should do like most readers do when they're reading out of the book. They just hold the card up like that. I'm learning, guys. I'm trying to, you know, be like the OGs. Okay, let me get my serious reading voice. Your life purpose fully supports you. You've drawn this card as a sign that you're fully supported. As long as you fully commit to your life purpose, hold positive intentions, and follow your divine guidance, you may feel insecure about making a career transition. Perhaps you feel, this is, wow, So this wasn't a tricky card. I just needed to read more. You may feel insecure about making a career transition. Perhaps you feel stuck in a job that offers you financial security with few other rewards. Maybe you've outgrown a profession that once fascinated you. Well, heck, this is on point. Like, whoa, huh? Could be wondering how to build a financial foundation for your spiritually based business. This is so gangster. This is why I love this deck, dog. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm messing up the vibe right now. Okay, or you, because I wanted to point here, or you could be wondering how to build a financial foundation for your spiritually based business. Hashtag Kundalini. The angels ask that you lean upon them as trustworthy business partners who illuminate and support your path. Your role is to continually talk with them, silently is fine, about your hopes, dreams, expectations, insecurities, and other issues. Tell them everything. Then listen to their answers, which come to you as strong and reoccurring feelings, ideas, and signs. If you are unsure whether this guidance is accurate, request additional signs and clarification. Like the world's best co-workers, the angels only have your happiness, peace of mind, and best interests at heart. Oh, that's so sweet. Maybe this is somebody's confirmation. Let's see what that's talking about. I love when this happens. Thank you, Spirit, for not making this a love reading. Since I'm doing a love reading. Okay, last one. Teaching. You have a gift with children because it is part of your life purpose to help and support them. Young people respond to your genuine nature. Oh, wait, I forgot to do my... Wait, hold on. There we go. Make this festive. You have a gift with children because it's part of your life purpose to help and support them. Young people respond to your genuine nature, and they recognize your inner child, which helps you relate to and understand them. More than ever before, children need trustworthy and loving adults to act as shepherds and teachers, and you are drawn to this work. Most likely, your teaching or healing with children will encompass some aspect of spirituality. For instance, you may incorporate music or personal growth lessons into a traditional classroom, or you may teach important life skills in other ways. For example, in your role as a sports coach, music instructor, babysitter, or art therapist, or through charity work or running a youth center. In these ways, you help children keep their spiritual gifts alive and awaken new interests. If you ask the angels to guide you to the best avenues that will allow you to reach out and teach young people, they will happily help with this very important life purpose. I hope that helps somebody out there. Somebody is thankful that I shut down the reading for that. So I hope that helped you. Totally took a complete segue, but I believe that it was worth it. Because sometimes people need that, man. I've been there. This could be like the light at the end of a tunnel for someone who comes across this reading at, 3 a.m. in the morning when they're having a 9 of Swords moment or something. You never know. So for everyone else that didn't relate to, but I really feel like that's the gist of it. I kid you not. Let me check in with myself. Do I want to clarify these? Because now that I'm looking at it, I'm really feeling like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. You want to know why? Because I set my intentions this month to not be getting mixed messages, and I wanted them to be very clear and direct without popping and jumping around and whatnot. And, yeah, I'm going to follow my first mind, and I'm going to go with that. That's what the sacrifice is about. The thing that you have to give up in order for you to receive what it is that you really want, which is being in alignment with your divine purpose. It's leaving things that are no longer serving you in the sense of your career. So what I'm really getting is you're feeling called to step into your life purpose. And it's that time. So I'm going to leave it at that, Gemini. I'm not even going to make this extra complicated. Okay? So thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned. And if you're wondering about my ring, it is from my super cool artistic friend, the Rap God. I say it like that because that's totally how it's spelled. And that's WRAP_GAWD. Check him out on IG. He makes beautiful little wearable pieces of art with crystals. Isn't it dope? I'm wearing this like for all the reads. Matches my nails and stuff. And my face. Okay, I'm going to stop being silly and let you guys go. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please look out for your love reading as well as you guys' bonus read, because I love you so much and thank you so much. So until the next time, Gemini, deuces.